So if you stream, let me know. And you can stop sharing your screen, by the way.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Thank
Watching.
you. Alright. Let's see. Let's check out the YouTube, see if it's live. Oh, man. January. Bitter cold. Oh, shit. Miserable. Oh, yeah. Alright, we're live.
Hey, I'm back.
What's happening?
Not much. I did exit.
Alright,
Are you
everybody.
are you on your YouTube?
Yeah.
Alright.
We are out of digestate. From the last video you might have seen, the farm's changed quite a bit. Got a huge backlog of videos to go through.
Yeah.
We're with Moribund. I'm sure you guys
Hi.
all know Moribund by now. And if you don't, you sure as hell will pretty quick.
Yeah, I'm hard to remember, and I'm also hard to.
Very hard to forget, even if you want to.
Yeah, for sure. All right, just getting some stuff organized here on my end,
Oh,
so I can get in there.
shoot.
Yeah. Right.
Well, I think I'm past the point of surviving. And now I'm to
Yeah.
the point of thriving in this game.
Right.
I got money coming in up the wazoo.
The wazoo. You're an old man.
Yeah,
So am I. So am I, but still.
try to keep it family friendly, you know.
You only got to do that for the first 60 seconds. After that, you just got to mark the video.
Yeah, but I hear
It's
a
not like
lot of parents, like,
do it.
they get into the video and they hear cussing and then they gotta turn it off.
Well, what you do is a disclaimer. Right here is the point where parents should know that I'm not going to have any filter on what I say from here on out. And that's me giving my announcement. Now, if you don't want me on your family-friendly channel, then Maury's got to go. I'm going to say whatever comes to mind.
Are you leaving?
No, 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 no,
Oh,
no.
somebody's joining.
That would be me.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I forgot you left.
Here, I left, yeah. My mistake. It's synchronizing now. So is it a new day?
Yes, it is. From when you last saw it, now it's
Oh my God.
January, it's snowing, very cold.
All right, I gotta join here. Let's. All right. Tab. Oh, there I am. All right. All right. Well.
Alright, so I need to get about 85 grand and I need to buy another plot of land.
Okay.
Which one do you think I should buy?
The one behind. Uh. How do I? Why when I press the switch hand tool button does it automatically track?
Which hand tool?
Well, I pressed the act. I'm trying to figure out how the game works still.
Yeah, I hear that, man.
All right, I have the chainsaw in hand. I'm using a controller.
It's pretty good with controller. It can get a
Not
little
bad.
complex with some of the tractor setups. But once you get it figured out, man, it really clicks. You definitely got to know how to use a cruise control in this game.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I've driven with quite a few truck drivers that swore you shouldn't use cruise control?
Cruise control not only helps with fuel efficiency, but it also takes ergonomic stress off of your legs.
That's what I'm saying, especially when you're doing it 60 hours a week.
No, dude, I can't tell you how many times when I'm driving it for work that I put the van in park at a stoplight just because my leg is sore from holding brakes so long.
Oh yeah, I do that all the time. Like in the semi truck, yeah, I'll put it in neutral and set the parking brake. Ain't nobody got time to be sitting there. You know what
Pressing
gets
down on
me?
something.
When people are like getting food at like Culver's and they know it's gonna be a good 5-10 minutes and they
Culver's
sit there with
takes
their
a little longer.
foot on their brake, but it's worth it.
Oh yeah, Culver's is.
I'm
I mean,
like,
for a
what are you doing
Wisconsin-based
with your
company,
life? Just throw that bitch in park and just relax.
right?
Man, now I want Culver's, damn it. Anybody watching that never ate at Culver's, if it's somewhere,
Oh man,
if they don't have it
I've had,
around you, you gotta
I've had
try it.
burgers all across this country. I think Culver's might have the best butter burger.
It slaps.
It might be the
And it's
best.
so consistent.
Yeah, no, they do a great job of that too.
And I'm pretty sure they drug the employees, because they're all way too happy.
Yeah, no, they just give them fucking amphetamines and stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
hi, parents. They don't give you stuff, just the stuff that's, just enough.
Yeah, just a little taste.
So, you didn't want this forest here, right?
I guess not. I did get a ton of money. Honestly, you cutting down that forest, while it took 4 hours to clean up the one over there. There used to be a big forest for anybody watching. It turned out to be a ton of money, and I used that money to jumpstart the farm, so it actually really helped me in a way.
Oh, good. Glad some good came of it.
And it pissed me off a lot, though. The whole time I was like, fucking Mike, what the fuck? He destroyed my whole forest.
Story of my life, bro.
I was gonna do it like a little bit. I was gonna take like a tree here, a tree there, you know.
Yeah, wait till you turn your tractor around.
Alright, but if you cut it, you gotta clean it. That's the new deal.
All right, sure, buddy.
Oh fuck, you're not gonna do it, are you?
I might. I
At
haven't made
least
that
cut
clear.
them all the same direction, damn. Cause you had them all crisscrossing each other.
Yep.
Oh,
Hey, I run into a tree, I cut a tree.
yeah, just make sure they lay all the same way.
Yep, for sure. I'll totally do that.
You're not gonna do it. You're such a dick. Big Cleat was right about you.
What, that I have a huge giant penis? Yeah, he's totally correct.
How he would know that is what disturbs me out of that whole conversation.
Oh, if you ever want to know,
Actually, I do.
we
Let me know.
yeah, no, we totally measured our dicks one day and then told each other what the measurements were, but we wrote them down first so that we weren't bullshitting each other, and we both wrote down the exact same number, so we have the same dick.
Really? So he has
Yeah,
more girth
same
or
size.
what?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure.
Because girth
Pretty
is what really matters. Everybody knows
No,
that.
you're right. You're right. We measured so we took a string and measured the girth with a string, like you would, when
Oh,
you're trying to
nice.
surprise.
I don't think I ever actually did that.
And then we did the length, and yep, turns out me and old Cleet, same dick.
Same dick Cleat, huh?
Yep, same dick, Cletus, clitoris, clitoris. All right, I know one of you trees are still fucking alive. Come here.
Alright, doesn't look pretty. But I got the whole field covered with at least one coat of fertilizer.
Nice.
So I need to go do the grass field. That way when spring comes around, it'll grow nice and fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I think we're pretty much done until it comes time to plant. Oh, we have to do a little cultivating, but I was going to wait.
Plenty of time to take care of these trees.
Alrighty. I like this tractor though. Transmission's giving me some like worrying signs, but we're gonna run it until it stops driving,
Yep.
if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's usually how I do it.
Honestly, it's the most cost-effective way to live your life.
It really is. Like, you just wait till it needs it. You know, not wait till it's past needing it.
And I remember that after I bought my car, like the first new car I bought, or newer, you know, I brought it to the dealership to get service. Man, them motherfuckers wanted like $1,000 to change the transmission fluid and the oil.
What? I could do that myself.
I know, that's what I told them. You know, they made it so you had to have like the computer, the software the dealership has in
The only
order
time I've
to
ever
do.
ever bought a car at a dealership, I bought a Dodge Neon Sport that was only a year old and only had like 30,000 miles on it, right?
Yeah.
And the first trip I took with it was out of Phoenix up towards Flagstaff, and it didn't even make it up the fucking mountains. The transmission shat out. I was
Holy
like,
shit.
God damn it. Yeah, I self-repoed it. I brought it back to the dealership like, you guys can fucking have this back. I'm not paying you any more money.
I think that's covered by the lemon law, man.
Not in the state of Arizona
Oh,
at the
really?
time. Yep. So
I was always told you have like 3 days to return a
no, this
car, no matter
this was
what.
like
Like even
six
if you
weeks.
just don't like
No,
it, you can just bring it back and be like, I don't want it.
so any contract you sign, any deal you sign, you have 3 days. That's a federal law. But this was past 3 days. This was like 6 weeks later. I tried to drive it up to Flagstaff.
Ah,
It drove totally fine all through Phoenix, and then as soon as I tried to leave Phoenix, the transmission just shit.
that sucks, man.
Yeah, it happens.
That
I didn't
reminds
pay anything for it. Statute of limitations, motherfucker.
that reminds me. I bought like a F-150 for a couple $1,000. It was a piece of shit. I literally drove it home, took one trip with it, and the fucking
And
clutch went out.
back. Oh yeah.
I'm like, motherfucker. So I went to replace the clutch, and it turns out Ford uses some super fucking stupid setup that you need like a factory blood clutch or something.
Did you see they just recalled like
It's like
80 in
the most
cars or some
retarded
shit?
shit I ever seen.
Yeah. I
I
like
end up
Fords, but
scrapping the truck.
I like old Fords.
I don't care for Fords. I've
I
had a
love
lot.
Fords. But I just do not like their current fucking manufacturing process. It sucks.
I do like the new Lightning though. That looks pretty sick. I'd fuck with that.
My boss drives one.
The Lightning?
Yeah, a company bought,
Oh, that's
and
sick.
it is awesome. He got the windows tinted. The interior is amazing. Yeah, I really like that vehicle. My only problem is the windshield is really small, so visibility's
Really, the Lightning? It's F-150. It's got huge windows.
the windshield, not when you're inside of it. It looks big because of the angle, but once you're inside, it's a very small viewing area.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
go.
another reason
go
not
check
to
it.
buy a Ford.
Hey, so I'm cutting all this shit up, man. You gonna come get it or what?
What are you cutting up?
Oh,
No, man.
Ford.
It's winter time. I'm not fucking with all them trees in the middle of winter.
I'm stripping them and cutting them into logs.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's better if you don't cut them into logs.
Oh, it's a little late for that.
They sell for like way, way, way more money if you leave them whole.
Oh. Well, I left a bunch of them whole. About 50-50 split.
Just strip off the
I don't even,
branches.
well, that's the problem. I keep running across the branches and they're not going away.
All right, grass fields more or less completely fertilized. We got one
Yeah.
coat on
Why
the
won't
other
these
one.
branches cut off, dude?
I think
Oh,
it's
I gotta look. I gotta look more downwards. That's why.
so you want to do barley?
I think barley's a seller. I think that's a dual crop. You get hay and crop feed, or
You just want it
grain.
for the beer, let's be honest.
Okay, take a nap.
Well, about the only thing we have left to do is cut the grass once that grows in the spring
Well, also you got to
until
get
we
all these
plant.
trees.
All right, let's check out the grass.
Why don't you check out the trees, bro?
Oh, we got to cultivate and stone pick the rest of that field. It's growing.
Totally not gonna.
You want me to check out the trees, huh?
Well, I just wanted you to know where they're at. That's all.
Hey, guess what, bro?
What?
I've been working out since you last seen me.
Oh yeah, you all buff now?
Oh, yeah.
What you
Look at
benching?
this. Look at, like,
Hold on.
about
Hold on, I don't know where you are.
15,000 pounds.
Where are you at?
Look at.
Oh my god! Jeez!
Look
You
at
have
bro.
been working out.
Any one of these logs, I can lift up. Look at.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like it's
Ow!
nothing, right?
Don't drop it on my head, man.
Yeah,
I
it
haven't
would
been
kill a
working out like
normal
that.
person.
Yeah, well, I'm a little tougher than a normal person, but still, that hurts.
Where's your tractor at?
I didn't bring one.
Here, I'll get you one.
Nope. It's all on you on the driving. I'm just.
There you go. Here. There's your tractor.
Did you really just carry a tractor over
Dude,
here?
I told you I've been working out, man.
Holy
I'm fucking
cow, man.
yoked.
You were
Yoked out of
kidding.
my mind. Yeah. You ever see that movie with Bruce Willis where there's nothing you can't lift?
Yeah, that's God, what is that?
Invincible.
Good movie. Invincible. Yep.
Pretty much me right now. Alright, well here's a rig where I used to haul the lumber.
Yeah, get to it.
You know what? I don't like when people boss me around, so I'll do it, but yeah. Just don't tell me to do it.
Would you mind taking a little time out of your day? Clear up some of this lumber?
No
that I've been
problem,
cutting down?
boss. That'd be my pleasure.
See, isn't that the right way to go about it?
Yeah, I was getting so mad at moving all the logs we cut down by hand. I was like,
Things
fuck it, I
leveled
need
up.
to find a mod. You should actually have it if you hit FH like twice.
F8?
Yeah. No, you know what? I think you have to actually map it to a button. Like I already mapped it to F8, so you probably have to go in the settings and do all that shit.
I think you're far overestimating how much I care about this game.
No,
I'm
pretty
only here
much
for.
estimating it about how much you care. I feel.
All right, well that's good.
You love it. It's about the second most important thing in your life.
Yep. Right behind cat.
Ain't no mountain high enough. Well, at least the weather's a little pretty nice out for February. I think the weather's here, like wherever this map is set. Because I don't think it'd be this sunny out on February if it was like in America.
Other parts of America it would be. You never lived in Arizona or California,
Yeah, but
or
it's a,
Colorado. Colorado, for that matter, in February is very nice. That depends on what part of Colorado.
really?
But oh yeah, dude, half the state is desert, flatlands, like Illinois if there was no humidity. The other half up in the mountains, yeah, it gets that elevation changes thing. People always think of Colorado as this snowy place. No, it's about the same weather in Colorado Springs as it is in Chicago. They
That's
might
what,
get a little bit longer winter.
you know, I had this argument with my wife when weed was made legal there. I wanted to move
Yep.
there.
Yeah, well, dude, it's really good there. They still
Yeah.
have the best.
And she's like, it's too cold. I was like, there's tons of spots that are like desert there.
No, the whole state is technically a desert. Like, the only reason there's snow is because of the elevation. It's still dry as hell. And yeah, it's definitely not cold there. Their summers there are
I
pretty.
don't care what they say. A desert is hot. So like
It's
anywhere
dry.
that's a, I know what they say, but in my mind, a desert has to be someplace like hot.
Okay, so it's all right. So in July, in the foothills of Colorado, in Colorado Springs, it is usually upwards of 90 to 95 3 months out of. Very similar to
Not
here.
good enough to qualify as a desert. To me,
Well, okay. So do you know the hottest place in the country, right?
Death Valley.
No,
Yes.
that's the highest recorded temperature. It's not the hottest place.
You know
I'm
what?
talking the
If you want to
average,
be
average,
arguing about
average annual temperature.
technicalities,
Average annual temperature. What's the hottest
you're
place?
like that teacher where you give them the right answer and they're like, no, actually.
See, what's the hottest place? Not what's the hottest record. Okay. Chicago has a higher temperature record than Miami. So that's not what I was asking.
Yeah, that's only because Miami's on cocaine and they don't keep track of that shit.
Whatever, man. You believe what you want to believe. I've
Thank
lived
you.
there. I know
Thank you.
things. That's on me.
I
I'm
got
not
a
gonna
lot
change.
of stuff I want to believe then, in that case. How do you feel about UFOs?
Oh. All right. So, are you asking sincerely, or
Yeah. Like,
all
what's
right?
your view on that whole
You
situation?
know the guy. You know the guy that came out and said he worked at Area 51.
Bob Lazar.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Lazar, I believe him 100%. That's as far as I'll go.
Hmm,
I believe him 100%. If
really?
that doesn't tell you what my beliefs are, I don't know how to explain.
Well, for anybody that might not be familiar, could you expand on that a little bit?
So Bob Lazar is a guy who has been ostracized and definitely de- decredited by all military and government organizations. But he's a guy who came out. He wrote a book. He's had a movie about him. He was the first guy to come out and say, "Hey, I've actually worked in Roswell at Area 51, and I've actually seen aircraft or spacecraft that are not made by man and not from this planet." And so he came out basically and said, uh, you know, I was brought in very short period of time, weeks, uh, to study this one particular concept behind this one particular uh, aircraft or spacecraft, and here's what I saw. And he described a ship that was unlike anything that we've ever made of metal that we don't understand, and with systems to operate it that we couldn't even grasp. And this was back in the 70s.
Really?
So he also, while he was spending his time working on that, his whole point
Wow.
was to figure out the mechanics behind its propulsion. He was an aeronautics guy, and as best as he could, they figured out anti-gravity to make this thing.
So, pretty
And
smart
I don't,
dude, huh?
well, I think fairly credible in his intelligence. Doesn't seem like a nut job, not like a crazy alien conspiracy guy. He's not History Channel.
Yeah,
You
with
know
the hair.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that guy's
Um,
awesome. That guy probably crushes a lot
oh,
of
that guy's
ass.
cool. Yeah, I'm sure. But also, I don't believe a word of that guy's fucking mouth. Bob Lazar, however, after seeing many interviews, reading many interviews, watching a few documentaries, I believe what he's saying is credible, and I
Interesting.
believe it's coming from a sane person. And he definitely wouldn't make that stuff up because A, it's documented that he worked there. Those records are public, and then B, they did everything they could to shut him up, short of Epsteining him.
So what if it was actually like one of our spaceships?
Now, the reason I don't think that's possible is I have a pretty good grasp on the evolution of aerodynamics and flight since the Wright brothers. And actually, the Wright brothers weren't even the first ones to fly. It was German. He only got off the ground for like 12. But since that inception,
Wait,
all
how
the way to
far did he
19,
get off the ground for?
he was off the ground for about 12 feet. But the plane
Man,
lifted.
I know people that can jump that high. What the fuck?
I know. But the plane lifted. So he had so there's a reason that wings are tilted the way they are, and it's to generate lift, thrust underneath. That's why you have wings. So anyway, I've been studying this stuff my whole life since I was 5. So almost 30 years I've been looking into this. No, I'm not professionally taught. I don't have a degree in it or anything like that. So I couldn't sit here and teach someone. But I understand enough to know that there is nothing in the history of mankind that is anti-gravity, which is like basically taking two magnets with the same what's it called? Two
Polarity?
positive magnets. Yeah, so two positive magnets, they repel each other, right? It
Yeah.
doesn't matter what other forces are applied to them until push them enough. Well, anti-gravity is this concept of flying inside of an atmosphere, where you can actually use the gravity of the planet you're flying around to repel your ship and keep it airborne. And that's how you cover. You can move in crazy directions.
Oh, that
The
makes sense.
FBI, the FBI has finally released all their documents on it. The military has released 50-year-old documents on it under the Freedom of Information Act. Pilots, very credible pilots, as recently as 2008, have had their statements released where they identified an object that was flying, hovering, and then moving at insane speeds, stopping suddenly. And in order to do that, you'd have to have an internal gravity field inside the ship so that the G forces don't splatter every bit of organic material inside. So that combined with Bob Lazar's stories tells me that these are legitimately non-human technology that exist.
Oh, nice.
Do I want to sit here and go on a bunch of stories about UFOs? No, I'm fucking sick of the alien thing. Look, I've done enough acid to know there's interdimensional beings that I can talk to only under the right circumstances, but they're there. I've done enough DMT. I've talked to the shadow people. It's more complex than I think the human brain. I just don't think
Are the
they're
shadow people nice or what?
Depends on which ones.
Really? How do you like know?
So we're so unimportant. We are basically the equivalent of what you would put as much thought into an ant crawling on your side.
Really? I love ants. I'm always fascinated by them, and I always take time out of my day
Study
to
ants,
admire
and
them.
I'm a pest control person, so I actually have to know different habits of different types of ants, and they're
Yeah, I
very
love
different.
ants. Ants are so noble. They're
Dude, you
very,
should talk to Paul.
they're hard workers.
He's getting into this. He's trying to find a queen and start an ant colony. Stuff.
Oh, nice.
Super interesting species, right?
Hey, isn't every guy
What?
trying to find a queen? Am I right?
You're not wrong. So anyway, you asked me.
The view, how the shadow people are, if they're like nice or not.
So I use the term shadow people as in the concept of multi-dimensional planes that we can't comprehend. And maybe if you do enough really mind-altering chemicals, then you can glimpse into their world a little bit. And I've just met them. and the only validity I can provide for that is my own opinion because I was. But they weren't hallucinations. It wasn't like I was seeing them in my room. It was more like, oh, I just left this three-dimensional, four-dimensional, if you count time, plane of existence, and now I'm in a nine-dimensional plane, and holy shit, there's living things here that aren't made of organic material. They exist in pure energy. And, you know, you'll find plenty of people talk about that kind of stuff. I don't like to talk about it. My own experience. I think it sounds crazy when most people say it, right? It does. Plain and simple. But
Well, it sounds crazy to people unless they've experienced that for themselves.
right, exactly. And my only thing I can say is that there are dangers and there's like love is a pure thing. If I can use the term love, that's as close as we can come to understanding. We're simple beasts is all we are. You know, doesn't matter how far technology goes, just simple animals.
Interesting.
So anyway, that's my two. What do you think about Alien? Just give me your 2 cents.
I think it'd be a lot of wasted space if there wasn't anybody else out there.
Really good point. Very economical point.
I mean, it's pretty big.
It's unfathomably big. Did you hear about the new black hole that they finally got pictures of?
Holy shit, this one's so heavy even I can't lift it up.
I'm watching you right now.
How do they take pictures of a black hole? That just don't even make
So
sense.
they don't get a picture of the black hole itself. There's so much. So basically, it's swallowing a galaxy right now. The galaxy's collapsing. So there's so much material funneling into it, that there's radiant light being created by the energy dispersion as
Oh,
these things get sucked in. So they took a
oh
picture
yeah.
of the matter that's being sucked in as it, you know, superheats and busts before it falls in.
Interesting.
And that's how they got a picture of it. Yeah. It's a pretty neat picture. You should check it out. Just Google first picture of black hole. It's not actually a picture of the black hole. Picture of the shit it's
I
eating.
thought I seen one in Interstellar.
Might have. Yeah, that's a
Pretty
movie,
dope.
right?
Cutting trees, chopping logs, gonna load 'em up and sell 'em. Maybe that's what we need on our farm. Work songs.
I did pretty good here. Cut down some stumps.
You know what you should do? You should produce like music for workplaces.
Oh, you mean all the music that's ever been made ever?
No, like background music for like Walmarts or whatever, Targets and shit.
There is not a lot of money in that, bro. You'd be surprised how little musicians make.
Have you tried selling out though?
Yes, I have.
How'd that go?
Pretty much ended my career.
Dang. Sorry to hear that.
It's alright.
You know, I never exactly understood that. People are
So-
like, you sold out. It's like, that's the whole fucking point.
Kind of.
Like, to be popular enough where people will pay for whatever you're selling.
So, like, the classic example is Metallica, right? They were considered sold out, or they sold themselves out when they did their first ballad. They weren't doing thrash on Fade to Black. That was their second album. It was like the 14th song they'd ever released, and they were considered sold out because they dared to write a song with harmonies. That continues on and on and on. And look, the fact is, artists change, their art changes with, and yeah, the whole point is to become big enough that people want to come see you
That's what I always
and
thought.
pay money for your T-shirts.
And
And
make billions of dollars and fuck hot
there's
chicks and do blow.
that's about 30 years ago, bro. Musicians, real musicians,
You're the
anyway.
one who
People
was
that
talking about Metallica. I think that's about 50 years ago.
yeah, good point. Damn, you're a hunk now. Look at all that fucking weight you carry.
Yep, dude, I've been doing this. I did it for 4 weeks straight after you cut down the
Man,
forest.
I
Every
forgot to
day,
straighten.
lifting logs until I could lift bigger and bigger logs.
You're welcome.
Thank you. It was torturous.
I keep hearing Alan in the background, and I don't know if it's just my imagination.
He would be the kind of guy to join the group chat
And not tell anybody.
and
Yeah.
then just sit there snickering. Nope.
Yeah. No.
See, these big logs are good because then you only have to lift up one log. If they're small logs, you have to lift up a bunch of small logs.
Look, I was just cutting away, all right?
I
didn't have any-
noticed with no rhyme and reason. And the
No, I
bigger
had
the
no-
log, the longer, the more they pay. Just like when you're a gigolo.
Yeah. Well, like you said earlier, it's more about the girth.
Yeah, but length is very, very desirable too.
Still definitely matters.
A little
So does
column A,
angle.
little column B.
There you go.
Women are just so dang picky.
Man, this country is so weird when it comes to sex and stuff like that.
Expand on that.
All right, so we're the only country where teenagers are demonized. They have sex, but also encouraged to have sex.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that, because every single thing you see on TV has sex in it.
Right. But you can't show boobs. No. Because what are boobs? Boobs are there for playtime. No, they're there to feed children, you ignorant fucks.
I
Like,
would
they're
say,
great, don't
but
get me wrong.
they wear like skin tight shit that shows their ass and a camel toe.
Well, yeah, and then sex sells. That whole concept comes from American marketing. I don't know. It's just we're different. We're weird about it. I think it's because we're probably the most religious country, except maybe the Vatican, which is a country technically. But
They're
yeah,
also the wealthiest.
yeah, and most
And I believe
powerful
Luxembourg's
military.
#2.
Luxembourg, huh? I would
That's
have
what
guessed
I always
Sweden.
heard. They got a bunch of money.
I wouldn't doubt it.
You know what I don't understand? You're cutting logs that aren't even on my property.
We can still take them though, right?
Yeah, which is weird. Normally it won't let you.
Well,
mean-
I have the power of the chainsaw.
I see that. I guess it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission, huh? Oh, sorry. I thought I was doing you a favor cutting down all your trees and selling them. My
Sorry, yeah.
bad.
Hey, look how strong I am.
Hold on. Alright, looking. Whoa! Holy shit, that's it's a big log you got there. You really know how to handle your logs. Big Cleat always said you had a lot of log handling experience.
Well, mine's the one pointing up, isn't it? Already dropped it. Oh, wow, look at you. That's a full tree.
Yep, I don't play.
That's the biggest one yet. And you fixed mine.
Oh, I
made
knocked
me
it
feel-
off.
Made me feel small. Yeah, you totally knocked mine off, too.
Oh shit. Oh, this one's
You
tricky.
might be full there, buddy.
Nope. I'm not leaving until the tires are ready to pop. It is getting pretty tall, though. Man, it's
Well,
so
I mean,
big, it takes like 10 seconds to turn. Like to rotate about the axis.
oh wow, got it though. Nice. Oh shit,
Get out of my way.
I'm moving.
We don't take kindly to your type around here. By that, I mean Democrat. You know, it's pretty messed up, though.
Why am I
Somebody
stuck?
right
Oh,
by my house had a Trump sign, and somebody, like, they ripped it down. I was like, that's
so
pretty messed up. Everybody has a right to their First Amendment,
I agree with that,
you
but
know, on his own
but
property.
yeah, right, exactly. You don't go on another man's property and take
Yeah,
something. Right. But
but you know what
that
they
being
say about
said,
but? Everything after somebody says after they say but doesn't count.
exactly what I'm gonna say it. Um, Trump tried to destroy our country.
What? He
He doesn't
tried to
even,
make it great again.
he tried to make it his. He tried. I'm just saying.
And I'm just gonna say, when Trump was in office, gas was like 2.80 a gallon.
When Obama was in office, it was 212. Do you love Obama more?
Oh yeah, Obama was the best, bro. I
Actually, he
voted for
was.
him.
Yeah, he was kind of the best.
He was like the
All I'm
best all
saying,
around. He was smart.
oh,
He was charismatic. He was a true
he was a
statesman.
thinker. Yeah, and he was a statesman. That's a good word.
Yeah,
He wasn't perfect by
articulate.
any means.
No,
Wasn't perfect at all.
he didn't have
But
the best policies, but he was eloquent,
you
well
know what?
spoken,
You know what everyone
likable.
forgets? 2009, Great Recession, comes into office, fixes it.
Yeah, wasn't even as bad. Everybody thought it was gonna be like the worst thing ever. He's like,
How
eh,
about
it's not that bad.
I'll tell you this right now. All right, I'm kind of an independent, so Republican or Democrat's fine. Trump is the worst thing that's happened in the country in my life.
Really?
Yes, that's my personal view. And I'll give you the 17 reasons why if you ever ask.
No,
But
17 isn't enough. I need 34.
I can come up with at least 100. But this is neither the time nor place for such a discussion. Because some people really loved him and really wish he was back. And I mean, my grandfather, who I respect more than any other human alive, loved him. You know, I get it. I get it.
See, as a person, I don't like him, but his policies, I actually
No,
agreed with a lot of them.
they weren't his policies. He asked his advisors, "What's going to make me more popular?" Then he did it. He didn't come up with that shit. He's not a thinker. He has no fucking originality to him whatsoever. But the January 6th thing is pretty fucked up, dude. He tried to change the way our Constitution runs democracy elections. I mean, it was fucked up. And I know that anyone who watches Fox News hasn't seen any of the hearings or gives a shit, but man, he did some fucked up shit, dude.
Really? How does that make you feel?
They literally built outside of the state capitol building a hangman's noose and a frame for it.
Whoa, I just flipped the truck.
Oh my god, you did.
Holy shit, you're right, I did overload it. Fuck.
Alright, let me see if I can go find the tractor with the dump.
Dude, I told you I've been working out, man. It's alright.
If you lift the whole thing, I'm watching you. Oh my god, you're almost doing it.
I just gotta find the right angle.
Jesus.
Fucking
Oh
yo.
my god.
I'm fucking
Dude, can I have
jacked.
some of your steroids?
It's not steroids, bro. It's just supplements.
Just supplements. Yeah, okay.
Wink, wink.
Yep. Nudge, nudge.
Just all natural supplements.
Yep, all natural.
That's a huge load.
That's what she said.
Doo-doo. Alright, let's see. How much money do you think that's gonna be?
4,800.
12,400.
Oh, hey.
I'm telling you, man, we're rich now.
Hey, you're welcome.
Well, no, I mean, I was rich before you came, but yeah, I mean, you did help the last time. And you're being way more constructive this time. Last time I felt a bit of destructiveness in the way you did it.
All I did was run around and shit as
Yeah.
fast as I could.
You're like that kid when you go to the beach and then you build a sandcastle and you take a lot of time and then you go to the bathroom and you come back and you see a little kid kicking it. That was you last time. You destroyed my forest. But it's okay. I didn't cry too much.
You've been crying all fucking day today.
Well, you know, you need to express your emotions. It's very important.
Here. Oh, I forgot you can crouch.
Yeah, you do a lot of things.
Well, this thing has some juice when it gets rolling. Alright. Yeah, I can. Alright, nice.
Yep, can't go wrong with John Deere.
Just gonna chill here for watch the master work.
Damn. Well,
I've
it's
been
like
working all morning. It's fucking lunch break, man.
desolate. Yeah, and that's why I can lift logs this big and you can't, I guess.
That's fine.
I don't take
When?
lunch breaks. No lunch, 2 dinners. That's my motto.
I like that.
And you've seen it in action, actually. On
No, that's actually
multiple,
kind of what I do.
multiple
Is like
occasions.
I may eat like a banana during the day or something,
Yeah.
but when I get off work, it's 6 or 7 after working 10 hours. I eat like 2 meals instead of.
Think about it. Is
Or
that
fish.
not the way your body's designed to operate?
It's the way my body likes to operate.
Think about the standard day for somebody 100,000 years ago.
Yeah, they'd spend 8 hours hunting.
Yeah, burning
6 hours
calories.
cooking. Yeah,
And
6
then
hours cooking.
they eat the fuck out of that shit.
And then you eat that whole fucking animal.
Yeah, the whole deer. They wouldn't
Dude, I
leave
was
one
at the
scrap.
zoo. I was at the zoo and I was just like, oh, that tastes good. Oh, that looks like. I just wanted to eat all the animals.
You might want to see a doctor about that. I don't know if that's normal. Even the centipedes and stuff.
I've sent it. They didn't have that.
Oh, good. I hate centipedes.
Yeah, they're creepy.
Super creepy. The creepiest. Alright, well, I think I almost got all the logs.
Alright. Well. Again?
But they hide so much.
Oh, you forgot this one.
Oh, and I'm not done crying yet. Yeah, last
yeah.
time you cut them down, I thought I got them all, and then I'd find one, and then I'd take that one, and then I'd come back and I'd find another one. There's probably still a log or 2 over there that I didn't see.
Alright, I'm totally stuck.
As you should be.
Blocked me in with a log too big for me to move.
Are you for real stuck?
No, I got out.
Oh, damn. I think Alan just wants to play truck sim, honestly.
be honest with you, farm sim and truck sim equally boring to me. Whatever you do.
Well, I feel like now I know how to farm.
You have a really cool game that we should try out though. It's Generation Zero.
What's it about?
So it's kind of a first-person shooter, but it's co-op, online only, and
Yeah, Big Cleat doesn't like first-person
but
shooters.
here's where it changes. It's
Huh?
about like an robot apocalypse in the 80s.
A robot apocalypse
So
in
in
the
the
80s.
1980s, robots took over the planet, and your
Uh-huh.
job it's a survival game.
Hmm.
But it's also first person, and it's got
Hmm.
guns. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you're basically just fighting a world taken over by robots.
Hmm.
It's really fun to, really good looking too.
Really?
Yeah, you should check out the
Is
trailer.
it out or
Yeah, it's fully released. It's fully out.
what are the
It's not on
reviews
very positive.
on 4chan?
Let me take a look.
I trust those 4chan motherfuckers.
Yeah, you would.
They
Man,
don't they don't have a life. All they have to do is whatever their 4chan interest is.
my computer lagging.
That's about enough of that.
At least the game's
Yeah, I almost rolled it again.
4chan.org. Oh, and of course the ads are all.
I don't think I ever went to 4chan. I always felt like that was one of those websites where it puts you on a list if you go there.
Yep.
Just like with the, what the fuck's that? The dark net.
Dark web.
Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, just the fact that you use it. They may not be able to see what you're doing on there, but they got you on a list just by the fact that you went on there in the first place.
What a lot of people don't understand is VPN do not make you visible. They only make you visible to the internet providers and normal traffic. But VPNs wouldn't hit you.
Yeah, except for NordVPN.
Oh, sure, whatever you say, buddy.
I'm hoping to get a sponsorship from them.
Well, if they can prove it, I'll endorse them.
If they can pay
But
me, I'll say whatever they want.
exactly, I'll say that downloading it is like getting free ice cream for life.
Yeah, I'll say whatever. Anything.
I'll
To
pour
get
out my
that
voice.
sweet, sweet NordVPN money.
Shit, man. Just
Well,
showing for
I think that's a good place to end it.
call it. All right.
You
Let me stop my
destroyed
recording.
another bit of nature. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great night.